Why do renters need insurance? If your landlord is asking for a policy, they're looking for liability coverage. Since renter's insurance is a package policy, you get several types of coverage with it. Why are all those coverages important? Liability pays for bodily injury or property damage that you cause to someone else. That includes the owner of your apartment if you have a kitchen fire or cause other damage by being negligent. But there's more to liability. Your insurance company also has a duty to defend you against those claims. That duty is usually broader than the duty to indemnify you pay the claim. In other words, if you're sued for that damage, the insurer would initially defend you even if they think the claim won't be paid. Lawyers are expensive, that part of the coverage is valuable. Personal property coverage pays for your stuff if it's damaged or destroyed by fire, theft, vandalism, or any of the 15 or so perils in most renters' policies. Burst pipes? Probably a covered loss. Usually this is at replacement cost, so the insurance pays for the cost for you to go buy a new computer, TV, couch, or whatever property suffered the loss. You don't want actual cash value, because that gives you less money the longer you've had the property. The depreciated ACV payment for a 3-year-old couch isn't going to buy you a new couch. Medical payments to others is a small coverage, often $1,000 to $5,000, that pays a guest who has been injured on your property, but doesn't even discuss who is at fault. If a friend twisted their ankle in the middle of your living room because life hates them, and it's just one of those things, MedPay coverage is there to give them some money so that they don't sue you. It doesn't matter who was at fault or even if anyone was at fault. Loss of use is the coverage most often forgotten about. It's going to pay for the additional living expenses, like a hotel, after a covered loss happens. It's great that the insurance replaces your property after a fire, but where do you go until you can use your apartment again or find a new one? Hotels are expensive. If you don't think that a loss will happen to you. Neither did the people who lived at the Avalon community in Edgewater, NJ. Hundreds lost their property and their homes, and it wasn't because a resident was careless. That fire, which destroyed one building and about half the apartments in the community, was caused by a maintenance employee using a plumbing torch on plumbing inside a wall. It's been suggested that the 911 call from the employee was delayed, but I don't know whether that's true or not. Renters insurance provides protection for both landlords and tenants, so much so that some landlords even require it. Unlike landlord insurance, renters insurance protects a tenant and their property from potential loss, damage, or related expenses. For example, if a property is damaged to the point of being uninhabitable, renters insurance may cover the expense of needing to stay in a hotel. This insurance also protects landlords from lawsuits, when tenants whose personal property is stolen or damaged hold their landlord responsible. For landlords that allow pets, renters insurance can even cover damages caused by a pet, such as a dog biting someone. Having another type of insurance ensures more thorough protection for tenants who want to know that their property is secure, and for landlords who are wanting to avoid potential lawsuits, higher insurance on their part, or additional expenses. Note: make sure to understand state laws regarding renters insurance, since some states e.g. Oklahoma prevent landlords from requiring renters insurance, and others have stipulations associated with it e.g. Renters insurance premiums in Virginia impact the cost of a tenant's security deposit. It is important to need an insurance policy to cover the damage to your belongings. Reasons to get renters insurance: liability coverage. This provides protection if someone gets injured while in your home. It pays any court judgments as well as legal expenses, up to the policy limit. Reasonable. The AVG amount of renter's insurance policy is quite affordable. Your actual cost will depend on the number of factors you include and where you live. Covers the loss to personal property. Insurance policy protects against losses to personal property, which includes electric appliances, furniture, luggage, jewelry, due to fire, natural disaster, and other expensive products. Reduces your responsibilities. You no need to worry while leaving the home alone or in case or damage due to fire or theft. The insurance company will pay you complete amount of your damage. You shouldn't have that hassle while you're trying to get a handle on your own losses. Moving loss coverage. Whether you are traveling, your possessions are covered from loss due to theft and other covered losses anywhere you travel in the world.